Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray?
Oh, not my nasty motherfucker.
I like your tunes. Serenade us into the...
It's a late night.
Not the breathy tone. Not the breathy tone. Please, is this what happens when we film at night?
You guys, hi.
Hi.
It's our first time filming at night. We don't know how to act.
We're delirious.
Portia just yawned.
Sleep deprivation.
Portia had BBQ. I had oxtail.
Mac and cheese, cornbread.
Jesus. Welcome to our first late night installment of... I hope this don't get me in trouble.
Hey.
I'm motherfucking Courtney. And this is my motherfucking wonderful ass co-host, Portia.
AKA.
No AKAs.
Smelly Grant.
Smelly fucking Melly.
Smelly Melly.
Portia started Scandal from the beginning, you guys.
From the beginning.
What a task.
Yeah.
That's a long ass show.
It is.
I watched it.
I'm so tired of Kerry Washington's mouth.
Do it.
People tell me all the time we look alike.
No, the hell they don't. No, the hell.
I mean, she's beautiful, but I'm just tired of seeing her mouth say B-613.
You guys don't look anything alike, though.
B-613, B-6... You don't take command. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking sick of it.
You don't take command.
No, seriously.
I stopped when she became B-613. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Scandal.
If you haven't seen it.
This is not on the docket, but...
What have you done with your life? What were you doing 3 years ago or 2 years ago?
I resisted it for the longest.
Yeah, because you're weird.
Well, like when I was in Canada, I lived in Canada for 3 months, guys.
She's a world traveler.
No, I'm not.
Well-traveled bitch.
But when I lived in Canada, people would gather around in my apartment and watch Scandal.
I had Scandal parties.
You did?
Party of 3, usually.
Who was there?
Dee Dee. Andre.
Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Andre. Shout out to our friends and lifelong partners.
Yeah.
Just your lifelong partner. I don't have a husband.
Yours too.
I don't have a husband, y'all.
We're sharing him.
But we're so happy to be here with you guys again. Thanks for all the love and support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube.
Please subscribe and also rate us.
Yeah, you guys, freaking A.
Yeah.
Don't just listen, be active.
Rate
we
us.
appreciate you listening, but like be active too. Be like white people.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Subscribe and rate.
Subscribe, rate, review.
Write a review.
Like, even if it's not a rave review, but it better be a rave review because I'll find you.
Yeah.
Okay? But
what's first?
Even though we've been very uninspired this week.
Man. Slow news week. Not slow.
Shit we don't give a fuck about.
It hasn't been slow. There's been plenty to talk about. We're just not wanting to talk about.
We didn't give a fuck about the shit that was going on, okay?
Yeah.
So, even though it's been a slow news week for us personally, we wanted to start today off with some black excellence.
Black excellence.
Naomi. Is it Naomi or Naomi?
Whatever
you
we
know
serving.
I hate
whatever we serving today.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah.
Naomi Osaka.
Osaka.
Shout out to Haiti.
Yeah.
Portia's married to a Haitian, so that makes Portia a Haitian.
You
guys, she's gonna make legume.
I'm gonna make legume, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic.
I'm so
Stay
excited.
Tuned.
Okay, shout out to Naomi Osaka.
She's so young.
So young. Wait, how old is she?
21, 22?
That's
22, I think.
I think she's 22. I don't know how, when I look up things, it doesn't say all the things I need right there in one square.
So you just don't?
No, I don't.
Okay. She's 22.
And she's a 3-time Grand Slam single champion.
Yeah.
And the reigning champ at the U.S. Open. And one thing that I did find out, because they did say this, is she represents Japan. She doesn't even represent U.S. Is that true? Is that
I don't know.
True? That's what the internet said. Don't come for me if that's not true. If it's not true, just shoot me a little.
Please correct us.
Put a little bird in my ear and say.
Informed. Only thing we know is that she is a version of black.
She's got the one drop rule.
Which is why we know.
Yeah, who she is.
We're clinging to all things excellent and black, and that is just it.
And she's really advocating for Black Lives Matter right now. In all of her matches, she wore different masks with different names of innocent blacks that have been shot down.
It's a good woman, Savannah.
She wore a kente cloth head wrap when she had her trophy. And
I love how awkward she is.
She's so awkward.
She's so weird.
And her boyfriend shot a bird at the camera multiple times.
That's what real niggas do.
That is what real niggas do.
I'm one of them.
That's what
I love
real
to throw that
niggas
rusty
do.
bird in the air.
You do. Portia puts her bird up in every picture. I've been trying to stop her for years. Look at those slim fingers. Oh my God. I do. You know what I do? Tampa all the time. It's even more ghetto.
That's even more. Put your hand down. We're moving on. Congratulations, Naomi.
Naomi, congrats, girl. We are so proud of you. Keep doing the goddamn thing.
You better not put that upside down bird up again.
Tampa 813 PV.
Okay. Moving on.
Portia doesn't want me to let my ghetto flag fly tonight.
Nope, I don't.
All right, moving on. To something near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah, Black Twitter is judging the masses.
Judging motherfuckers.
Per usual.
So
and
judgy.
This time they're judging OnlyFans.
And I don't know why, because secretly...
I know why.
Why?
Well, because for a very long time, as long as it's been around, we just thought it was whole shit.
Has it been around really, really long and we just didn't know about it?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that's the case.
I feel like hoes been out here making a whole lot of money.
Well, the reason I think that we shouldn't be, or not me, because I don't judge it, but that people shouldn't be judging it, I know it has a bad rep. It
has such a shitty rep.
But...
which is unfortunate.
Secretly, we all want one.
Secretly, we all want OnlyFans.
And that's including myself.
Yes, yeah.
And even my mom is on board. She told me to get one.
Honestly, Courtney, I says yeah.
To me?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it depends on what you would be doing.
I didn't expect that from you.
Why? I convinced like 2 other people to get one.
You did.
I did.
I think that I've had time to think about my OnlyFans, so I drove to I took myself to a drive-in movie a couple weeks back.
Okay.
And on the trip to my drive-in movie, because it was like a 45-minute drive, I was thinking and, brainstorming what my content would be, and I've come up with some really good stuff.
Twerking?
Not twerking.
I mean...
Not twerking. It is dancing. I mean, there's some twerking, but it's not centered around the twerk.
You gotta give people a little bit of something.
It's gonna be very It is dancing, and it'll be mysterious. I found a videographer.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, it'll be... It's gonna be good stuff, eh?
You're not gonna do it. You're so full of shit.
I kind of feel that.
I think that you... let me not say that I think that you should.
Bitches is buying Maseratis.
Bitches is buying Maseratis, and I don't see why you shouldn't get one.
I think I deserve a Mazda.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
It's not all just spreading your cooter lips and taking requests from nasty old men.
No?
I'm sure there's a bit of that, for sure.
Okay.
But it's not all that.
The fun stuff.
I've got friends.
Portia has whole friends.
No, not even whole friends. I have friends who take sexy pictures on Instagram
and put them on the gram for free.
They twerk on Instagram
for free, for likes.
They twerk and ain't got no clothes on, and I feel like let's archive that.
I like that.
Let's take it down.
Okay.
Put it on OnlyFans.
Charge a motherfucker
and get paid for it. If I was okay,
I was gonna say, would you have one?
If I was already doing it for free, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me
but
too.
I'm not. So
would you do one now?
For my feet? Yes. Because I've had a couple suitors. I've had people in my DMs just randomly asking me for pictures of my feet and shit. And I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah, you can look at my feet. I'm gonna put it on OnlyFans.
Put it on the OnlyFans.
And get paid. So you can look at these long toes, because they're long.
This is the thing that I struggle with, because though I do want one, how the fuck am I gonna promote it without people knowing it's me? You can't.
I mean, no, you can't.
Yeah, I want to do that.
You're just gonna have to be okay with the initial judgment. You're gonna have to be okay with people saying in your bio and then saying,
Courtney's got an OnlyFans.
Oh, this bitch got an OnlyFans. She out here showing cat.
What if you clicked,
even if you're not, it doesn't matter.
What if you clicked on my OnlyFans? What if I promoted it like with this post that was like me and a lacy number, and then you clicked on it?
I think you should.
And it was just me cooking or something.
Because it doesn't matter. Like, once you've got their money, you've got it, and they're gonna have to unsubscribe, and then you're just gonna continue to trick people all the time.
Didn't that one girl? What was her name? Ari? I don't know. She tricked people into thinking her and her friend were naked, and she made $1 million. She like.
How cute was she?
Well, I don't know. Oh, no, it was that one girl who had that fly out story, that celeb fly out story. I forgot her name. But that whoever flew her out did her dirty. But she posed with her friend, like they were posing together in the nude. And she like blurred out the things, and all these men subscribed because they're horny, nasty fucks.
Yeah.
And
even though porn is free.
Porn is free, but you want to see your favorite gals. People pay to see their favorite gals.
They've got lookalikes on the internet. It's just not.
If people pay to see their favorite gals.
Niggas are horny, bro.
Niggers are horny.
They are horny.
Get some pussy.
They said no, bitch.
And this is pussy you can't even get. No. Are you guys looking at people's OnlyFans and going and making sweet, aggressive love to your wives? But you can like
communicate with them and tip them and ask them for like, exclusive pictures.
I know, and give them more money for it.
I think it's amazing.
It's a whole new social media, I think.
I think it's phenomenal.
It's going to turn into the new Black Planet, and I'm here for it.
I think it's going to be even bigger than that, because now it's like so mainstream. Like, people are really advocating for like,
and celebs have them.
You really don't have to show your coochie.
Celebs have them,
And
I don't necessarily. If I was a man, I don't know if I would want to go see Bella Thorne.
Yeah, I just don't know what she's doing.
In the nude, she's skinty. Well, there's an there's a lane for everyone, as we can see. Even old Bella, but she like put out an apology because she made so much money, and she was like, "I'm taking away money from people who really do this, like sex work." And my girl had to make some extra quarantine funds.
Why are people protesting and standing up for sex workers? Isn't that just prostitution?
Yeah, and it needs to be legal.
Why? There's so many things to advocate for. Why am I out here stressed and
speaking for mental health,
for sex workers,
drug addiction?
See, that might get me in trouble, because this is just the kind of thing that I am just I don't know enough about it. I'm still baffled that it has like a title other than prostitute or streetwalker.
Sex worker.
A sex worker. And it's just like, we have to respect what are you talking about? Isn't it illegal?
It's illegal. And that's the thing that I'm confused about. Is it still illegal?
Is it illegal?
How is OnlyFans operating if it's illegal?
No, OnlyFans is different.
You just said it's a form of prostitution.
No, I mean,
they don't pay for sex.
They're not paying for sex. I'm just saying, like, when people say like sex workers, they're talking about prostitutes, right?
Yeah, I think that's illegal. But they've got this thing on where they're trying to normalize. That whole everyone's saying normalize every fucking thing, and they want to normalize prostitution.
They're going to normalize us to death.
We're not going to be
shocked by anything.
It's not going to be normal anymore. Goddammit. You know what's normal? The way we grew up is what's normal to us.
That's that. That's just that on that.
That's what's normal to us. And I don't know. But when I think of prostitute, I just think of Nebraska Avenue.
Yeah.
And it wasn't legal there. People are getting arrested in Vegas. It's stupid. I don't know. But
I mean, I think the concept of OnlyFans I think it's cool. Because like I said, I got a homegirl. My homegirl. She smokes a lot. So she'll probably like get high and like have conversations, and she might do it in a little skimpy outfit, and it's just nasty.
People just want to see that.
Just old nasty niggas, and she gonna twerk.
Especially if you have Instagram and you have like a pretty good following, and like if it's lots of niggas on there that instead of commenting on your picture, they send it in the DM with a message attached, like a creep.
Yeah,
then maybe
they're gonna pay that $4.99, $9.99, whatever the fuck it is. They're gonna pay for it.
Before you know it, you've got yourself a fucking Tesla truck. Is all I'm saying.
You've got you some shit you got to charge up at night.
Hello, at the mall, because you don't have an outlet at your house.
Yeah, if I was about that life, I'd get myself an OnlyFans.
I've really been thinking about it, Portia, and I had some people the other day trying to talk me out of it. They were trying to talk me out of getting an OnlyFans. And
Lame.
they're basically saying because people won't respect me, what platform do I want to be on? And then there was even it was brought up that like I'm a dancer and I could eventually teach kids, and I was like, but that's why I don't teach kids, because I know what kind of shit I like to do.
Yeah.
I
mean, if anything, you're a professional.
I'm a professional.
You know?
It's going to be professional. I'm not going to be on there with a hairy cooch.
But that's the thing is nobody nobody knows. So
What? That it's professional?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not gonna know, we're just gonna judge you.
Yeah, people gonna judge anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, but there's less to judge about if you don't have an OnlyFans.
I don't care.
We do understand what it is. It's not like you can really explain it, because you're not gonna go on your Instagram and explain, I ain't showing no cat, because then you're just driving away your potential customers. So you just got to let people think
that I'm showing cat.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck I'm showing. People are just gonna think whatever they want to think until they pay them little $5 and they can go see what I'm showing.
Yeah.
And that's just that on that. And if I want to get an OnlyFans, I hope for your support, Portia.
Of course. You mean like subscribe? I see you in real life. I'm not
No,
doing that.
you don't need to subscribe.
Okay. I'll repost.
You see my coonchie?
That's you. I've seen it. Yes.
And was it
Probably
good,
more
was
times
it a good
than
time?
what are warranted.
Was it a good time?
It's nice. Not gonna lie. It's nice.
Portia's in my coonchie. Portia's in my coonchie.
Not coonchie.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, even like, I don't think it has to be.
You're not gonna do it. You're so lazy.
I'm so lazy.
You're social media lazy. You're not gonna do it.
Because social media is so much work.
You're gonna have to keep up with it.
And I'm not gonna do that.
I can't get you to post on your Instagram.
The thing that you have to do is, see, the content for OnlyFans is easier because it's from the neck below mostly. I mean, I'll have some face stuff in there. But this is what you do. You make a bunch of it in one day. Mm-hmm. I can do that for my OF.
You can do that for Instagram too. You just choose
free,
not to.
bitch. I'm not doing all that work for Instagram.
Okay, I understand. Well, y'all let us know what you think about OnlyFans. We know what you think. You're
Would
judgy.
you get an OF? And if not, what a square.
What a square.
If not, what a loser. You scared of your ma?
I would love to know how much coin Cardi B
is gonna make,
because her shit was like $4 or $5.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody wants to see Cardi's bot body.
Yeah, we want to see it
in the nude. I do too. I want to see those fucking abs in that butt.
I got to see it.
I do too. I've seen her, but I've never seen it undressed.
She's gonna twerk. She's gonna talk. She's gonna, give behind the scenes stuff. I don't think she's gonna be showing no cat, because she doesn't have to. I don't think
she's gonna show cat. She's gonna be her normal Cardi self.
She's gonna be her normal Cardi self.
But she's gonna be getting paid for it.
Lots of money.
Yeah.
And it's like so, like that kind of thing is like so mainstream now, like celebrities. Bitch, I would have been on OnlyFans charging
as a celeb
these little concerts
who
in my living room all during quarantine.
K. Michelle. I don't know why I just thought about that. It's probably...
She's so entertaining.
She should get one. And she just had that whole thing where she said she auditioned for P-Valley and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so she was obviously willing to show her ass.
Exactly.
So let's do it.
Kay, if you're out there, you can get... she went to college on a yodeling scholarship. She's
fantastic. You're fantastic.
Kay, Michelle, if you're out there, you should be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
If you're not already.
OnlyFans.
But I'm sure Cardi will make a ton of fucking money because people just love her. I don't know what she's going to be on there doing. This is how you know people do judge, but it's kind of accepted because she's also the face of Balenciaga, but she's got an OnlyFans partnership.
Right.
Like, it's... Are you judging or are you ain't? I just need to know before I put these ass pictures up.
Do we think that Offset's going to get some of that OnlyFans money in the divorce?
We're transitioning.
We're going to transition into the news of the day.
What a smooth transition. News of the day.
Apparently.
You guys, I was at Sloss and Swap Meet and I saw the TMZ post and I immediately sent it to Portia and I said, what?
Right.
Because what the heck? I thought they were going to last forever.
Did you really?
Cardi B and Offset?
Yeah.
Yes. I think everyone's going to last forever because I hate breakups. But
yeah. I was sure hoping that
they're really cute.
I was really hoping that they would. Anyways,
Cardi
TMZ
B.
said
Cardi B and Offset.
that Cardi B filed for divorce.
God damn it.
We don't know why.
Another black family torn apart.
We don't know what the fuck is going on. All we know is that Offset don't want it.
He's contesting.
He said, "Bitch, you are going nowhere."
That girl Rona came through. Rona?
Was it the quarantine?
Yes.
You think it was a quarantine?
You know they've been out here saying the quarantine is either building relationships or breaking them.
That's why domestic violence is running rampant.
Yes, that's why people in the house beating each other
domestic
up.
violence
You guys
is going
and
crazy
what if-
because niggas is
oh
locked
my
in the
God.
house.
Now you've
with their
just
spouse.
presented another option.
What?
What if he DV'd her?
No.
I don't know, bro.
No Offset.
Because from what
I assumed he was cheating.
I saw,
Immediately,
of course,
I assumed
this guy. Am I right?
there
Of
was
course
there
you
was a
did.
bitch amongst us.
From what I saw something on Twitter which I forgot to screenshot because
You always forget to screenshot
I'm
things.
negligent. Whatever.
Jeez.
Someone on
And
Twitter.
she on OnlyFans. She ain't gonna do nothing.
Let's look how prepared I am. My notepad is full of words, and I do prepare.
Okay.
Well, I saw someone tweet that they read these documents because apparently the documents, the court documents, are up and out and ready for reading.
I need to see him.
Me too. They said that they've been separated.
Really?
I know. But, okay, let's think back to, have you seen him in any of her videos in the
Yes.
house? Oh, I don't follow her.
Just for their kid's birthday.
Well, that's a birthday. That's different.
That's different. People have separate parties all the fucking time.
They're not divorced yet, though.
It doesn't matter.
But because they didn't want anybody to know, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
they might
they
have
would-
just kept a facade.
No, she was like Instagramming him, like dancing, like go babe, like yeah, they look like full on, like they was all right.
Well, they clearly weren't because my girl done filed. But it says they've been separated on the Twitters. And it also says,
I believe that.
I don't know. It also says that they don't have a prenup. And Cardi is asking for half of that shit.
I mean, Cardi got a cute little check.
He's worth
So-
24 mil and she's worth 22. So, I mean,
See,
But
when you're talking about what rappers are
worth,
worth,
yeah.
what are we really
nothing.
talking about? Because
Chains.
they're blowing money fast.
Necklaces
bitch.
and
I
Bugattis.
mean,
That's what they're. He's worth 2 Bugattis
Bitch.
and a necklace
they lease more cars
than anybody I know.
than anyone.
And she has amassed that much money over what, like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
And how long has the Migos been kicking?
Well, he been splitting it 3 ways.
Ugh, that's true. That's gonna be you, friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
You guys, my friend is. I know I'm the one that's always breaking out into song, which is completely no. But Portia's actually in a singing group. Boy.
I'm not in a singing group.
Well, Portia's the singer of
I'm
the
the
group.
singer in a
well,
rap
my
group.
friend's a brilliant singer, songwriter, musician.
Well, thank you, friend.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
And now you're gonna have to split your coin 3 ways,
3 ways.
just like Migos. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Me and Portia are gonna have a group as well.
It's gonna be called Pop Kerns.
Yeah, and I'm a rapper.
She's actually really good. Oh my god, one day I'm gonna play this fucking song. She actually has a song.
Oh my god,
She's so good.
I'm not.
Bitch, you are so good.
I am not.
I know your verse. I'll spit it right
Don't
the
you
fuck now.
dare.
I'll
She
do
knows
it.
it better than me.
I'll do it.
One day we will tap into that.
One day we'll tap into it.
when we want you guys to get up to know us better. But
But yeah, Vivi unfortunate about
Back
Cardi
to what
B
we're
and
saying.
Offset. You know, the last time was just like so humiliating.
the cheating.
Yeah.
When was it recently?
It was it last year?
I
It was
don't
for
know.
sure not this year. It was either last year or 2018. No, they got married in 2018.
They got married in 2017 in secret, girl.
Okay, so then it was 2018. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in 20.
He been cheating, so who knows?
All I know
Wait, was that the one where they were saying somebody might have been purging out?
Yeah. Translate for the audience, please.
Pregante.
Pregante. Yeah, there was lots of that going on, and he had all the public apologies and the flowers and the showing up
I
on
remember.
stage.
I remember.
And like hardcore just kissing her
Wait,
ass.
that's
They're
where he fake proposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like on red carpets, and he's just like,
Yeah.
look at my beautiful fucking wife. Please don't leave me.
He was like fixing her hair.
He was all over her.
So you think he did it again?
I always think
Niggas cheat.
is cheating. For sure, I think that nigga did it again.
Something had to happen because my girl went and filed the divorce, and y'all, the court.
And I don't see Cardi B as being the kind of bitch that's just gonna leave
just cause
her husband just cause he getting on her nerves.
Not when she's talking about sucking dick through draws. She loves him. You guys, it's an expedited. Unless it's been filed for a while, but apparently it hasn't.
TMZ would have called it.
Exactly. They go to trial or they go to court November 4th.
Who do they have in that courthouse? Who do they have?
TMZ?
Yes.
Bitch, they got everybody.
It's like they just searched fucking...
TMZ
What did they do?
Everyone, okay?
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, so November 4th.
I hope they work it out.
You think?
I hope they do.
Well,
I hope he keeps it in his
said that they're
pants.
separated, and
Cardi
said there's no chance of reconciliation.
Listen, she said that the first time. No, she didn't say that the first time.
She didn't. My bitch is tired.
She didn't say that.
She's tired. And to file for divorce, that's so like,
final.
It's final. You break up with your boyfriend, whatever, you can get back with that nigga. But, I mean, you can get back with your husband too.
It's her baby daddy.
It's her baby daddy.
It's her baby daddy.
And she wants custody, y'all. Something happened.
Of course. Why would you give that nigga custody?
I mean, but she wants...
What you gonna do with my baby?
You could split it, but she wants primary custody.
Yep, give me all of that.
You don't think he should get a little bit of the custody?
I wouldn't split that shit neither. Just bring your weekend daddy ass over here.
Visitation.
Yeah, he gonna have visitation. Ain't no splitting nothing 50-50. Nothing.
It's really sad. I'm sad about it. I don't know why. I don't know them personally, but I just thought that they were going to be... I just hate breakups.
Ray J filed for divorce.
Oh, my God.
Everybody is out here fucking...
Quarantine
throwing
is tearing...
in the towel. And what did my girl Princess say?
God is good.
She said, God is good.
She posted a picture, but I don't think she meant it because she would have filed for divorce if it was that bad.
She did.
Wait.
Like... some time ago.
Did it not pass?
Then they just decided to call off the divorce.
Oh, so he got better, and then he went and took his raggedy ass down to the courthouse
and didn't tell her. She found out on social media.
Again, with people finding out on social media. God damn it!
Social media.
If I have to find out anything on social media, I'm burning down a building.
I'm burning it down.
I'm burning down a building. I'm driving to wherever I need to drive to, and I'm burning some shit down.
Yeah, I think that 2020 is the year of just learning your business.
Via the internets. I don't want that to be me, bro.
Yeah. Also, speaking of raggedy ass relationships and raggedy ass behavior.
Another one.
Joe Budden.
Joe Butters.
It's just been out here
beating people up,
molesting his dogs. I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
I don't even know if that's what happened. I don't know if that's the truth. I have no idea. All I know is that he has just been accused of just kicking ass.
Yeah.
We know to hear he said it, but also his response, bitch, it sent me, you are a cancer. What did he call her? She was cancerous.
Cancerous, lying,
toxic,
clout chaser.
Check chasing, clout chasing.
He did say that.
Off.
And what did you say about that? Let the people know.
What did I say?
You said, I believe it.
Oh no, I believe it. But I'm just so...
You guys.
I don't know. I believe they could have really been in there fighting, but he seemed so convinced that she was delusional. Like, bitch, I didn't break your nose or break your ribs or do none of that shit.
What's crazy is she said that at first she said that he broke her nose, but then it came out that
somebody else
broke her nose and was like, this is for Joe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell Joey I'm looking for him.
I don't get it.
Like some mafia type shit.
I don't get it.
Joe must owe somebody money for drugs.
Something.
Bitch, because that's the only time.
And then Sin, which she didn't actually say. It was like an audio or something that was released where she said, yeah, and you drugged me. Remember, you choked me and you drugged me down. And he denied it. He was like, I think he was like, no, bitch, I ain't do that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but it was literally twice in 1 week. Twice in allegations. A week. My man woke up, washed his face, brushed his teeth,
got on Shade
Room, or got on his phone, and it was everywhere that he was just out here mollywopping these bitches,
beats people up
all over the place.
What do you think? You think Joe Butters is beating people up?
I put nothing past no one.
Me neither.
You know, I can believe that he kicks some ass, but then I can also believe that he might be attracted to women who like to kick his ass too.
Speaking of niggas that like to kick ass, bitch.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay, this is not on the docket.
It's not on the docket. I'm floored. I have nothing to do with this.
Bitch, Emily's pregnant again.
Yeah.
Okay, Portia's excited.
I am.
You saw that video of him chasing her around the fucking driveway.
Yeah.
And
I did.
she is pregnant. I love Fabulous. I love him. But he seems like a terror.
Listen, I think she put the fear of God in Fabulous, and I really think that he shaped the fuck up.
You think so?
I think so.
How did she put the fear of God in him?
I don't know.
Bitch, the world is so raggedy right now.
The world is raggedy.
Well, congrats, Emily.
That kid's gonna be cute though.
They have the really, really cute kids. And Emily's, God, I just tried to rip out the headphones.
Don't do that.
Emily's got a great sense of fashion.
She's got a great sense of fashion.
But, I mean, the raggedy is rampant in these hip-hop niggers.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them on Love and Hip Hop. I mean, Marriage Boot Camp Celebrity Edition.
He would never do that.
You don't think?
Fabulous would never do it.
That would be amazing, though.
He would never do it. And I don't blame him. He's too
hood. He's a real hood nigger.
And he's like, you know, he's like rap game legendary. Don't fucking go
He is.
and do that shit because you're still like...
Was Corrupt not rap game and legendary?
No.
Was Hazel E?
Get the fuck out of my house.
Are you discrediting Hazel?
No, he's still current. He's still like...
Yeah, people love Fabulous.
People love Fabulous.
I indeed love Fabulous. Those mixtapes are
I need
legendary.
him not. Please don't let nobody convince you to go on Marriage Boot Camp. Please.
I want to see it. Fabulous. Please go on Marriage Boot Camp.
And she really don't talk like that neither. She really don't be talking about like quiet. She keeps the fuck quiet.
But you know why? Because Fabulous is embarrassing her every time she opens that mouth.
Man.
So she has learned to keep her fucking mouth closed. And he has learned to stop putting his paws on her, hopefully.
I'd like to hope that was the one and only time.
One and only?
I would like...
But you don't think it was none before that?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope there weren't, and I hope she has a wonderful pregnancy.
It just seems like he's...
What?
Different.
Now?
Yeah.
Maybe he is. Maybe he got God.
I think he got tired of people talking about him.
Yeah.
He got tired of people talking about...
For bad reasons.
For bad reasons. Because that was the only bad anything could ever... Otherwise, he's...
Great.
Unproblematic and way the fuck over here and not in the mix.
Maybe he went to therapy.
And all that shit really put him in the mix. Like, we was like... She was on Love and Hip Hop and we still weren't in their business.
We didn't know anything about them except she was starting a clothing line.
Yeah, that shit happened and we was in their business. And he was like, oh, no.
You think... Well, she did Love and Hip Hop, so you don't think he would do Marriage Boot Camp?
She did Love and Hip Hop. No, and he wanted nothing to do with it.
He didn't.
So, no, I don't think they would ever do Marriage Boot Camp. Never in a million years.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Because he'd have to sit down and they'd make him talk about that.
I know. I'd love to see it.
And I'd love to see him walk out and get in that Sprinter van and go the fuck home. Because that's what he would do. He would not do it.
Yeah, well, we've gotten way off track.
Way off topic. Lots of DV. Lots and lots.
Lots of DV going on. You guys, as we've stated many a time before, keep your fucking hands to yourself, man or woman.
I just think it's crazy how the allegations go. Tamar, I forgot.
Tamar. You guys.
And her little boo, they out there talking about... He said that she be beating him up. She said this nigga threatened murder, suicide.
You know what? This leads me to believe that there's a bit of DV in everyone's relationship.
I think there is.
Because for the allegations to be surfacing as rampantly as they are.
I just think it's crazy.
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
It's
all over the place.
It's the fucking Rona. That girl Rona came in, and I tell you what, she's a bad bitch.
Every time I want to move on, I just think of another celebrity that's accused of kicking somebody's ass. Like, what is it?
She's a bad bitch.
Like,
Rona.
what is it?
Rona.
Is it the quarantine? Is it because everybody's stuck in their house and really figuring out who their partners are?
Yes.
And just like, bitch, I'm about to choke.
I'm about to beat you. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I done had some world class arguments since Rona. I ain't gonna
bitch,
lie
me
to
too.
you.
Me
world class
too.
I ain't been choked out yet.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God. But if I was, I know who to blame.
Yeah, we all do.
Fuck
you said it's
Auntie Rona.
Rona. fucking co-void coming in.
This shit is
breaking up relationships.
It's not a joke. DV is not a joke.
You guys, not a joke, okay?
Yeah, one day I'm going to get really, really serious about it because I've got a friend who apparently knows everything about it.
Deep throat.
Yeah.
We've got our own deep throat, you guys. Whistleblower.
So, one day we're going to seriously, again, because we've already talked about it, we're going to seriously talk about it again.
Yeah.
You know?
We will. We'll talk about DV. We'll talk about...
Because now it's just like,
emotional abuse, verbal abuse. We'll talk about all of it.
At this point, I'm just like, damn, like, y'all really out here fighting.
And ain't shame.
Like, fighting.
They ain't shame.
Breaking bones, blacking eyes. And these aren't just like these little like, oh, he grabbed me by the collar.
He pushed me on the shoulder. No, bitch,
like,
he punched me.
He's breaking things. He's disfiguring things.
He balled up his fist.
Somebody accused Meg. It's just, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I need everybody to keep their hands off each other.
Keep your hands to yourself. Stop getting drunk and high on these substances and beating each other up.
And beating the people that you love, Lord. Jesus, fix it.
You love them. Keep your hands off.
You love them.
Okay.
Whew, girl.
A brief mention because it's heavy.
It needs to be mentioned.
Me and Portia don't really do heavy.
We talk about lots of heavy things to each other, not to y'all.
Yeah, because, well, it's, we've got this bond.
We've got a bond.
But it needs to be mentioned because it happened today.
I think we don't talk about heavy things because we are easily fired up.
I think so, too. And then also, I think it's because it can easily be misconstrued that we're, like, making fun of things. Like, how often we have to say, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
And we're not making fun of things, but we
terrible.
handle our dark things with humor. Like,
yeah. Until we're sobbing in each other's arms.
We need therapy, okay?
We need therapy, and this is as close as we can get right now.
We need goddamn therapy. But it needs to be mentioned today, Breonna Taylor. Family has been awarded by the state of Kentucky a $12 million settlement in the wrongful death lawsuit. That was my next question. Well, Portia has answered it.
Not enough. I don't know what would be enough, honestly.
At this point,
I don't know.
They've made a law. Mm-hmm. They've given them $12 million.
12.
She's been on the cover of magazines. Yes. She's been like the...
they won't stop saying her name.
Main focus of these events. She's a meme. She's on shirts.
Yeah.
Have everywhere. The cops been arrested?
No.
Will they be arrested?
No.
Sad truth.
They would rather amend and create laws. And then give them 12 million measly dollars because to the state 12 ain't nothing.
They have it.
They'd rather do all of that rather than put sorry sons of bitches in jail.
Put them in jail. And you know what's crazy? It's easier for them to shell out $12 million than to just stop fucking killing people.
Yeah.
They're like...
Well, I mean, they can't really...
They can't take that back, but...
Control. For real.
Listen.
Once they out on the street looking to kill folks, that's just what it is.
Looking to kill folks. Why are they hiring so many people looking to kill folks?
I mean, I don't think they're doing it on purpose.
Where are the tests? Where are the psychological evaluations before? Where are the, those types of trainings?
I'm sure they've got to have something like that. Do they not?
I mean...
They're failing.
It takes less hours to be a police than it does to be a barber. And I know that because I tried to go to barber school in the quarantine.
You would be so good at it.
I know.
You'd make so much money.
I also know.
Let's do it. Go to barber school.
There's lots of other professions where they have to train more than police officers do.
Yeah.
And they send these motherfuckers out on the street talking about protect and serve. Mm-hmm. And they get to do whatever the fuck they want. They paint things in the street, and... I
mean, the system is flawed. There's always going to be flaws. There's way too many of them out there for them to all be...
Especially in our lifetime.
Good. So, I mean, unfortunately, these things happen, and I just hope that it's not... Well, I mean, I don't know what I hope. Mm-hmm. The norm, hopefully there's like a more permanent change, and they just don't start throwing money at people.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah. They're like...
Even though...
Oh, you killed that person, we'll just pay him.
Honestly, even if they did go, they'd have to pay anyway. Even if they did go,
you're gonna have to run me some racks.
Because that was a civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't criminal since they
They
didn't
charge
fucking
them.
do anything.
Yeah, so they just sued them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe
I
we
would've did
all
it
should just
anyway.
start suing them.
I think we should.
Yeah, nobody's suing them. Something's got to happen. I'm not the one to be saying what needs to happen. I did my, I was out there marching, girl.
You was. You marched.
In the Rona, and still somehow came up -5 times with Corona.
I just want to say that she will not stop getting
I have to get tested for work.
for Corona.
I took your baby to get tested with me.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, 12 million, not enough. I don't know what amount would be enough.
Yeah.
No amount will probably be enough to her family.
Seriously.
Rest in heaven, Breonna Taylor.
That's so sad.
Y'all, please stop making Breonna Taylor memes.
Yeah.
I'm sick. Okay,
Stop making memes.
just don't do it.
You know,
Please, it's
it's a lot.
disgusting. Anyway, on to something lighter.
Since we were so uninspired this week.
Oh my God, this is exciting though,
What?
because we let our people, our fans, our friends.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm just saying, we only had to do it because we were so uninspired.
We were, you guys,
There
drag.
was so much on Black Twitter. There was so much on Shade Room this week. I just feel like we were so not interested in anything
We
that
weren't.
popped up. Like, it was literally, I can't even
It
tell
was
you.
all like D-list celebrities.
It was just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking cares?
we
People
don't
that I
care.
literally refuse to mention.
And we need shit to talk about for an hour.
You know? And it's already almost up. Like, we can really fucking go.
Bitch, we can talk.
And we're not even almost done. So fucking strap yourself in.
Okay.
Bitch.
Here we go.
So we took to Instagram
to ask our troublemakers
to ask our troublemakers. Oh my god.
what they
we
want to
should
talk
talk about.
Oh my God, we finish each other's sentences.
You're so lame, bro. I hate you. We took to the gram. And although they weren't all winners,
God, so many of them weren't.
all of the suggestions weren't great. But there were a few in there.
Yeah, you
that
guys
were really good.
Some of you had some good controversial things to
And
discuss.
we're going to talk about those. We're just going to fucking throw them in there from now on. Just like,
Yeah, we'll throw them in randomly.
yeah. So today we just chose
Something also near and dear to our
near and dear to our hearts.
everything's near and dear
One
to
of
our
our
hearts.
followers just said we should speak about long distance relationships. What about them? I'm not sure.
Everything.
Everything.
Just hit every corner.
So I'm just gonna start by saying, fuck that,
Oh my God.
because they're cool for a little bit, but then
But then what?
they're just not.
But then what?
But then they're just not. They're cool and then they're not.
As you can see, we disagree.
Yeah, we disagree.
Can you believe it? I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Hey,
She's on me.
on me.
I think she want me. Hey, now I can leave it lonely.
Nah.
We disagree. Mm-hmm. Why do you say fuck that, Portia? Before I even give my stance, tell the people. Argue your case.
Because I don't have to argue my motherfucking case.
Argue
My
your case for the
motherfucking
people.
podcast,
Argue
bitch.
your case, bitch.
Long distance relationships are good in the beginning, and then they suck because you just have to trust that person wherever the fuck they are, and that's hard. And you
Yeah.
can't have sex when you want it.
I agree.
You know, you can't do regular shit like
Go on a
go
Tuesday
on
night
a date. You know,
Okay.
just spur of the moment type situation.
I hear you.
And as I've said before, I'm just a needy bitch. I just need a lot.
Okay.
You know, I need physical.
You and Andre did long distance for a bit, eh?
And it sucked. And you want to know what he did?
What? Oh God! No,
Exactly what the fuck I thought he
you
was.
don't want to know what he did.
No, long distance.
Ixnay on the eat
It was cute, but then it's also like expensive because he didn't go every 3 weeks. Either he was coming to Florida or I was going to LA.
Well, you guys even do long distance when Andre goes to camp, kind
That's
of.
different.
And he flies home every weekend.
He flies home every weekend. He's in camp. He ain't getting no cat. I'm the only person he talked to because I'm low-key his only friend.
Not low key.
High-key his only friend. So,
Yeah, I mean, you make splendid. I mean,
but how many people can really afford to fly back and forth once a month?
nobody.
Nobody.
I mean, rich people.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I wouldn't say I like long distance, but I would say that it's not a deal breaker for me. I don't mind it. Do they cheat? In all of my experiences, yes. But I don't mind it. One, because first of all, I did most of the flying. But
Expensive. It's fucking expensive.
not to where I was flying, maybe to other places.
Yeah.
I did most of the flying. It was, it added up, but I would go.
Cut it up. Yeah, bitch.
That's when I was living with you. I lived with Portia, and she just took care of me, so.
It wasn't hard. She's like a house cat.
She just put my food in the bowl, put my kitty litter out.
That's it. Except she was a house cat that cooked for me.
I used to cook her dinners.
I mean.
But I would go and stay for like 3 months. You remember I would fly.
Yeah, that don't even count as long distance
It
to
does
me.
because I would leave then for like 7. And then
It was not that many.
6.
Maybe. I don't think so.
But you guys, I liked it because I just felt so independent. I just love that feeling. I hate the feeling of being dependent on somebody. Like I told you right now, the quarantine has brought out my dependency and I'm spiraling. And I handle this newfound dependency. I want to feel like I don't give a fuck what that nigga doing at all times, which is not true. I don't feel that way, but it's easier to trick yourself into feeling that way
Because
when they're 2,000 miles away.
What? No. You 1,000% cared about what that nigga was doing.
I tricked myself.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You cared about what that nigga was doing while he was in another state. You just wasn't like, what the fuck could you really do?
Nothing.
Other than scour those phone records.
Oh my God, you guys. I am
Other
a
than
nut
shit
job.
like that.
My ex-boyfriend that I was long distance with. First of all, we were long distance for like 5 years.
It was so freaking long.
Yeah, we only
Jeez.
lived together when we were in college, and then I lived in his state for 6 months, and then I moved to LA. During this time, I lived on a cruise ship. Like I
was just all over. My girl was
gone,
catching flights.
But while
and feelings.
and fucking feelings, bitch, and I didn't cheat. Hello,
Yeah.
I am a saint.
You're a saint.
The whole 5 years though, he was on my phone plan, like until like the last like
Don't
couple
do it.
months.
Niggas don't do it.
I could access his phone calls. I could see who he was calling all the time, and it was women. I could see who was calling him, and that too was women.
Yeah, they were bitches.
They were bitches. But
So again, to my point, they be cheating. He cheated.
he did.
As a matter of fact, you want to know what's so crazy?
He would have cheated anyway.
He would have. Maybe.
He would.
Maybe not.
He would have. He was a cheater.
He just would have had less time to do it.
Yeah, but he was a cheater.
No, because when you was there, he wasn't cheating.
He was telling his bitches to stay away.
Yeah, because you were there.
But that was because he knew that as soon as I left, he was free to cheat again. He didn't care to lose 3 months of
So let me tell you. Again.
Okay.
I saw Andre once a month.
Okay.
At least. We would take trips. We'd go on Caribbean vacations. I'd go to LA. I'd meet him in New York. He'd come home. And when he came home, he would stay home for like a long time.
Yeah.
So it was like this kind of long distance. It wasn't even really long distance.
Yeah.
The one other person that I did do for real long distance with, I sure enough cheated on him. But he was just...
Well, it wasn't because it was long distance that you cheated on him.
No, it wasn't. It was just... With Andre, as a matter of fact.
God,
Honey, he's got a hold on me. You hear?
That man's got your soul.
That man of mine.
I
Do you ever see that one meme? You like, damn, bitch, you act like you addicted to him, and it's a picture of Whitney like this. Eye closed, hair
My
crazy.
bitch is addicted.
That's me.
Hey,
That's
but
wild.
You got the ring. I did long distance with another individual.
You did, and that was really cute for a little bit.
We weren't committed.
But it was cute.
We weren't in a committed relationship.
liked
But
that.
we were definitely dating,
I
and I
liked that for
really
you.
enjoyed that long distance.
Until I didn't.
I too liked it until I didn't. But I just think it's more normal for me because I did it for 5 years, and it comes easy to me. But it also made it really hard in my latest relationship because I was just so used to getting shit done on my own. Like,
Yeah.
he would be like, you need me to carry the grocery bags? And I would already have 7 of them draped around my arms.
Right.
Because that's what I was used to doing.
I would have adapted to that very quickly. 1. 2, I have this theory that Courtney likes long distance relationships because she's emotionally unavailable.
It's not true.
And she's the kind of bitch that like to act like she don't care when she cares so
You think I don't
much.
You think I don't act like I care?
For a long time. For a long time.
Well,
But then once you admit that you care, it's just like
Whoosh.
a fucking surge.
For a long time, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No, for a long time you say you don't care.
For a medium time.
For a long time you say you don't care.
For
No.
a medium.
No. For a long time you say you don't care.
Some things I don't care about.
Long distance is whack. That's just it.
You guys.
Long distance is whack.
I think it can
it's
work.
cool if you're the kind of person, like, you can have your own space. First of all, I don't know anything about space. I get nothing. We have no space in this house.
No
it works
space,
for
no
us
secrets.
sometimes. No space, no secrets.
No
it's,
nothing.
It's devastating.
No dairy.
No dairy. No yeast, no
No
nothing.
yeast, bitch. No pork.
No pork, no shellfish. Just
Oh
lots of
my God.
I know.
No crab legs.
Pray for me, friend.
I am.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
You space. You need space.
Oh yeah, I think it's cool. Like if you're the kind of person that needs space, but realistically, you should be the kind of person that can. You should be able to get some space, even if you're like in a regular, ass.
I don't though.
Relationship.
Because you know why? When I'm taking space from my boyfriend, people are FaceTiming me constantly throughout the day.
That's you and your issue. If you weren't so fucking friendly and available, these people would stop calling you.
I don't get space. And I'm not saying that, you know, in a bad way. But I'm not under boob itching.
Titty itch.
I was out at the Slauson today.
Itchy titty.
It might have been a little sweat. Under
There
there.
you go. Titty sweat.
But I don't really get a break. I mean, and then when I'm not on the phone, Yolanda, my mom, calls me 8 times a day.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom.
She loves you hardcore.
I'm my mom's best friend.
Yeah.
I love her hardcore.
Mine too.
Yeah, you are.
I am for sure Teresa's best friend.
And then
You're running a close second.
I'm at rehearsal
Apparently.
to our parents. We're up against each other's parents.
Yeah.
When I'm not, I'm at rehearsal for 12 hours. So, I mean, I was seeing him only really at nights. My in-town man.
In town, man. Bitch, you sound like you got a harem.
I wish I did.
No, you don't.
Anyway, can they work, Portia?
No.
I never thought we'd get to a point where we didn't agree.
We don't have to.
Well, clearly they can't work for me because both
I was
of
just
mine
finna say
ended.
that.
I knew
Are
you
we
were going to
really
say it, bitch. I
disagreeing?
beat you to it.
Shit. Are we really disagreeing? Your shit didn't work neither.
I think they can work for some people. I think if both people are fully committed, because in my first relationship that was long distance, he didn't want me here. So he wasn't fully committed to making
Right.
it work. And then in my second one, we weren't committed at all. Bitch,
That's because he was
just,
thinking that LA had them niggas and they really don't.
he was just jealous
He was jealous.
of my lifestyle. He thought I was living young, fly, and flashy.
Rich and famous. She was.
I wasn't. I was sleeping on Portia's couch.
It was a nice couch.
It was a nice couch.
It was in a nice neighborhood.
And I had an air bed.
And I live right by the Beverly Center, bitch. It was nice.
It was cute,
It was
bitch.
practically in Beverly Hills.
We were in Beverly Hills, bitch. I used to walk to the Beverly Center. It
Yeah.
was like a 10-minute walk.
A cute little apartment.
Oh my God.
That was cute. Memories.
Anyway, humble beginnings, you guys. Don't think I'm just out here. I slept on Portia's couch for 2 years. And I had an automatic inflated
She had an air mattress. But now she's booked and busy, so.
Never you mind.
Booked and busy.
I think for certain people they can work. So,
So
what do you guys think?
they agree with me.
You think so, hey?
I know they do.
Well, maybe they do.
They do.
Because we're a bunch of cowards.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid
Long distance, like I said, it can work for a little bit. And then after that,
I somehow made it work. I mean, at least for 5
we got
years,
to move
Portia.
and fucking shake.
Okay, let us know what you guys think. Do you think long distance can work? What are the pros and cons? If you've been in a long distance relationship, what are some of your experiences? Was these niggas raggedy? Was these bitches raggedy? Did they cheat? Etc. Etc. We're getting along in the day,
We're getting along.
and we're moving on to our favorite piece.
It's our favorite.
It's time for
Good friends.
Bad advice. Cha-cha, 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 cha-cha. Bad advice. Good friends. Bad advice. Good friends.
Bad advice. Good friends.
Bad advice.
Good friends. Bad advice. Good friends. Bad advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a cute little intro.
It was. It was.
You want to read or am I going to read?
You read.
All right. Today's our letters coming from good old Los Angeles, California. Hey. It says, "Hi, Trouble. Hey. I really need your help." Okay, let's get into it then. My name is, redacted. Okay. And I'm 26 and from Los Angeles, California. I've been dating my boyfriend for about 3 years now, and we've been talking about moving in together. During one of our talks, he casually mentioned splitting the bills, which really shocked me. And it should have. I'm from a traditional Southern household where my dad handled all the bills. We make around the same amount, so I know he can afford to pay them on his own. Oh, my bitch in his pockets.
Right.
I don't know if this should be something I compromise on, but I really want to move in with him. What should I do? Well, redacted. We're here to tell you.
Well, being the kept bitch that I am.
I knew this take already. This is not a hot take, you guys.
I'm a kept bitch.
Yeah.
Also, couldn't afford the mortgage. Even if I
On your
show my cat on
salary?
OnlyFans.
Even if you got an OnlyFans.
On my salary, I could not afford the mortgage.
I think you could.
I don't know.
Debatable.
It's debatable.
Okay. You could go half, which is what
girl.
he's trying to do. No?
No.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
They live in a mansion.
It's ridiculous. I think that if they make the same amount, then I don't see why they would. It just depends. Is the same amount, is it regular money or he make money?
Or they make big money.
You know?
You said you don't see why they would or wouldn't to split the bills.
Why they wouldn't.
Okay.
You know, if
If he's not making an impossibly huger sum than her,
right.
then why can't they splitterton?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's
Because like what if if he pays all the rent,
yeah, the bulk.
can she not do utilities and grocery?
I think yes.
Recreation?
I think yes.
Pay for movies and shit, you know?
Weeds and Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, like it'll even out, trust me.
Oh.
Because if you live in regular, the shit evens out.
Bitch,
You got your
I
rent,
have Netflix, Hulu,
between
Stars,
gas, your food,
lights.
your utilities, your cell phone bill, your car insurance.
Ooh.
Bitch,
You might end up paying more.
you might end up paying more.
Depending on how much your rent is. So,
Yeah. Or they might as well just split everything down the middle.
yeah, even the rent.
Split everything down the middle, and then he pays for all the extra shit
Yeah.
because he's the man.
If you're gonna
He
split,
pays for all the dates. He buys you gifts. He
Yeah.
pays for the food. I don't fucking know. If you got to cook it, he got to buy it.
he has to buy it. If you're gonna split, it needs to be everything. It doesn't need to be that split where he only just pays the rent, which I say only, and that sounds crazy, but like those other bills be adding up.
You want to know what's so funny is when people say they grew up in a traditional
Household.
household. I like to think that we didn't, but we kind of did.
We
like
did.
gender roles,
Yeah.
You know-
We grew up with those.
it exists, but it's so funny. It's because my mom worked
Yeah.
and my dad worked, and they both paid the bills.
Yeah.
Which, as far as his gender role, is like he kind of got. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
worked all the time, but they split the bills. But
Yeah.
My mom was the one that had to cook and clean
And do all the extra
and
shit.
care for the children.
So she was taking on extra things.
basically,
Yeah. I mean, I grew up until I was like in middle school. I lived with my grandparents. And,
But granddaddy was cooking.
oh, my granddad still cooks, bitch.
Yeah.
My grandmother does not step in front of the stove now. She never cooks anymore. She
I like
just
her
eats.
style. I like her style.
But they both worked. My grandmother was a teacher. My granddad worked for the county. And I don't honestly know who paid the bills, which is...
Can you say that it's a traditional household
No.
if the
If
woman
they
is
both
paying
work?
bills and working?
No, because also she was raising me and my aunt and uncle. I grew up in a house with my aunt and my uncle. So she was raising 3 kids.
Right.
still going to work and raising other people's kids.
Yeah.
But Lawrence was also cooking. I mean, my granddad made me breakfast every morning.
Okay. So I mean, they split the responsibilities.
Yeah.
It was fair.
Yeah, it was fair.
Yeah. See, my dad only worked
And he came home and sat on that
and
tush.
sat on that tush, honey. But then
Yeah.
he did the stuff like the lawn and took out the trash.
Exactly. The man stuff.
And the cars.
Wash the cars,
you know,
detail,
coached
oil
the Little League
change.
and did all that shit. And
Yeah.
So, yeah. But again, they was making regular money.
Right. Now
Wasn't nobody just out here making outrageous amounts of
it's
money.
you
Like,
and your nigga.
they was out there really trying to get it together. So
I just don't see why this is like some huge, and I mean, it comes up all the time. Should you split the bills? Should you split the bills? And I feel like sometimes I feel differently about it. Like sometimes I'd be like, well,
your
bitch,
nigga had a regular job and he paid all the rent.
he did. He paid for
barely.
He cheated.
Sometimes he could barely, but he paid all of
He still
it.
paid it. Yeah, he was cheating, but he was taking care
He
of the
was
bills.
cheating.
Now, at one point,
First of all, if he was running hoes through the house, he damn sure
he
better
should-
been paying for
this
it.
is what I was really mad about because at one point I started paying the light bill.
Oh, girl.
Bitch, I should have had them hoes in there in the dark. I can't love you in the dark. It seems like we're oceans. Okay. I'm done singing the deli. I just don't know why this is always coming up. And I used to like be flippant about it and be like,
Yeah,
well,
you
bitch, you
would.
want a roommate or you want a man?
Yeah.
But like the older I get, and also I live in LA where rent is super high.
Expensive.
I think that I would be more inclined if I wanted. Hell, I'm trying to make smart financial decisions. So, bitch, I'm thinking about moving in with niggas to split that motherfucking rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, hey, you want to move in?
You wanna?
You think we ready? We've been dating
Tryna
for 6
shack
days. You think we ready to split?
You want to?
something?
I don't
Because
blame you.
these bills get high. I mean, think about
So high.
You're living in a 2-bed, 2-bath. What? It's like 19, anywhere from 19 to 2,000.
Yeah. For a decent one.
Think of the load you're taking off your shoulders if you only pay 1,000 a piece.
1,000.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girl, move in with that man. And I bet you if you say, you know what, baby? Let's split him. He probably gonna take care of him anyway.
What if you don't? He probably not. If he said we just gonna split the bills, which I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I don't
Especially
think
if y'all
so.
making the same amount of money.
I
But
don't
again,
think so either. But you must split
because it's also not fair if y'all are making the same amount of money for
for you
him
to just
pay
keep all your money.
for him to pay the bills or the rent
Yeah.
or whatever, and then he not have a chance to save.
Or even
You know.
splurge. What if he want to spend that money? What if he want to buy you something nice and then you're going to be complaining because he ain't even got no money to take you out on
Because
the
if he
date?
pays all the rent, then that means that your money needs to be available to him for
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if he want to go,
You're going to pay for all the dates. You're going to pay for the vacations. You're going to pay for
Yeah.
the small things, dog food,
Yeah.
whatever incidentals y'all need. You're going to be the one paying for them
Yeah.
because his money is allocated.
you might as well just split that hoe.
Split it, and then you can hoard your money as much as you
You can
want
hoard it as much as you want.
away from him, and you
He's
still make
gonna-
him pay for all the dates.
Right.
You know,
It's like if I
I
have to
don't
cook
mean
all
that.
the food, you go buy the grocery.
yeah,
And that's just that on that.
and wash the dishers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Niggas don't do that.
niggas do wash dishers.
Andre has to be fed up to wash it. No, or he has to. I have to be like laid out, like so exhausted with Lele with fucking Cheerios in my hair, and then he's like, "Oh, let me help my baby.
Let me wash the.
dishes.
Let me load the dishwasher.
He'll wash the dishes. I
Niggas
still have
wash
to ask him to take
dishes?
trash out. Yeah, they do, but
I know many niggas that don't take out the trash now. That shit I'm fed up with.
yeah, I'm not touching the trash.
I'm fed up
not
with
doing
that
it.
shit.
Like, first of all, you're already caked up. You can already ask all these people to come
Do all
do
things for
everything. You don't do lawn work, pool work, car work.
you. No, yeah.
I just got him to fill the tank up.
What, the gas tank?
Yeah, girl, bring that fucking car back with no gas in it, bitch. I'd be so hot.
I don't think men do these things on purpose. I really think that
Now he'll fill up the tank.
Yeah.
He takes out the trash. He handles the dog.
and the
He
bills.
does all that and the bills. Thank you.
High fivers.
High fivers.
Yeah.
And I scrub the floors.
She literally is
Cooks
Cinderella.
the food. food.
Yeah.
Wash the dish.
Take care of the baby.
Take care of the child. Wash the clothes. Make the bed. Clean the toilet.
It's okay though. She's doing her part. They are
doing my part.
In turn, in their own way, splitting.
Yeah, because he's not doing it. Otherwise, he just have to pay, that very nice Mexican couple that comes over here
Who
to clean
steals
the
all
house.
the cleaning supplies.
Who steals all the fucking cleaning supplies. Bitch, if you smell like Fabuloso in here, not a drop of cleaning supply left when they leave.
Oh my God.
But, yeah, we're real traditional over here.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, gender roles are very in place
They're
in this home.
place in this home. Like, anything involving the home,
You done it.
I done it.
Yeah, she makes the calls. You guys, it's
I make
so funny.
the
Like something
calls.
breaks in the house, and he'll literally be like, "Hey, Portia, you gonna
I gotta
go
figure
ahead
out how
and-"
to fix it. I gotta get people over here to do
I
shit.
tell you all the time,
I
you're
gotta
such a
call
wife.
the dog groomers. I gotta do so.
You're such a wife friend.
But I mean,
he takes care of house.
he pays the bills.
Exactly.
So he comes home.
You do your part.
Sits in the castle and just.
She comes home to a hot steaming meal, whether it be made on the stove or ordered from Postmates.
Yep.
It's gonna be here when he gets here.
Yeah,
My friend is a good wiferton.
I am. Kind of amazing.
But yeah, girl, move in with your nigga. Split the bills.
Split the goddamn bills.
You have the money too, sounds like to me.
I feel like one time long ago we had this discussion. And
Oh, you don't feel like we did, bitch.
you were having an argument with someone,
I'm always
and
having
I
an
can't
argument.
remember your position.
I think at that time I was like,
I think at that
he a
time,
roommate.
I do think that, but I also think that you were also willing to pay for all the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm always willing to pay, but I think at that time my position was different because I was dating somebody who was footing the
paid.
bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was paying for things. And I would pay for little extra things, I guess, but not really. Like, even when he would fly me. when I
But
didn't
you
have
also
money.
didn't motherfucking live there.
I didn't live there. That's
Not
true.
full time.
That's true. I didn't need to be paying anything. And I also didn't work. So,
Yeah.
lots of different...
Yeah. Moving with your man, split them bills.
Split them, girl. I mean,
unless-
who cares about traditional households? Because we're
I
not...
do.
But, Portia, the times have changed.
Yeah, the times have changed, but
I want my nigga to cook me some
You think-
meals.
yeah, of course.
And Andre does cook. To his testament, he will cook a meal.
Yeah, he'll cook, but I'm just saying, like,
What are you
if a
saying?
nigga is paying for everything, then
He don't have to.
then just do everything.
Yeah.
If he paying for everything.
But if he ain't,
But if he ain't,
remind him.
remind him you have to split. If you splitting if you splitting bills and rent and shit, then you should also be splitting household duties.
Meal preparation. Who's cleaning the bathroom
Laundry.
today?
Who's
And
mopping?
doesn't it sound like you have a roommate though? That's the things I do with my roommate.
Yeah.
No, I don't actually.
You don't.
I don't. I just clean it
You don't.
because. But it just sounds so like not coupley. Like, hey, this your week for the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's lame.
Yeah, I mopped the floor yesterday.
Yeah, but niggas like they want to do away with those roles until it's time for them to pay all the rent.
Yeah, then they want to bring them back. Yeah. Oh, I help so out around the house. No, you fucking
No, you
don't.
no, you fucking
Pay
don't.
those fucking bills, bro.
No, you don't.
Pay them.
Yeah.
Move in with your man, sis. If you love your nigga, hug your nigga.
Yeah, I love it when she says that. I wanted to make that one of my captions the other day, and I was trying
Was it a picture of you
so
hugging your
hard.
nigga?
Yes.
Oh.
And I was trying so hard,
Oh, okay. But you couldn't.
but now I've got it in here.
If
so-
you love your nigga, hug your nigga.
nigga.
Help him out with them bills, okay?
Yeah. Whatever.
I'd
Whatever
move in
she
with
says.
mine. I'd move in with mine and I'd split the bills. Well, guys, we're about to get out of here. We
We
got
are.
a good old Florida man before we leave, though, and I just want to blow this picture up, but it's
I
not
love
letting
this.
me. You probably can't see this. Whatever. Anyway, Florida man, Jacksonville, Florida. 56-year-old man from Florida shot his doctor twice in the chest, close range, for giving him an orgasm during a prostate exam. My man was feeling guilty. He said, "I love you. Look what you've done to me."
He loved it so much.
The doctor survived, though.
Okay, that's good.
So anyway, That's our show, guys.
Thanks to our sponsor for paying the light bill.
Thank you, Anders. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Oh my God.
Please don't forget to
rate,
subscribe. And please leave reviews and rate our show.
And send us letters, you guys. Don't just listen. We love that you listen, but we want this engagement. We want to feel like a family.
Bad advice.
We do. We troublemakers.
We want to give you advice.
Because
we love you and we care about your life.
We yearn to give you advice.
Seriously. I mean, you spew all this shit in our DMs anyway. Send us a fucking letter.
Man, do you spew it.
A proper letter.
Send us a proper letter. You can DM us the letter.
I promise you will remain anonymous.
It's 11/11.
Oh. What does that mean?
I don't know. Make a wish. Whatever. I don't know. Pray.
Okay. I'm praying that all of our listeners
send us,
rate us, and leave us reviews.
Subscribe. For those of you that have, though, we're so appreciative.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for just jumping on board when we decided we were going to talk shit on microphones in Portia's living room.
Yeah. It's been a journey. I love it so far.
Follow us on the Twitter. This is Trouble Pod on Twitter.
Yes, on
Twitter. We
Twitter.
haven't made one fucking tweet.
It's fine.
Portia.
I'm going to get to it. I got it.
This is Trouble TRBL Pod on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. This is Trouble TRBL. Our YouTube channel, subscribe. This is Trouble Podcast?
Yep.
Oh my God, I got it.
Look at you.
Yeah. Email us. ThisisTRBL@gmail.com. Trouble is always spelled TRBL. It's
always.
long as fuck, you guys. We had to abbreviate it.
Yeah.
Follow our personal Instagrams.
At iPopsha, IPOPSHA.
And at the Courtney Allen. TheCourtneyAllen. Long ass motherfucking name. It's been a blast. And we love you guys. And we'll see you next Trouble Thursday.
Bye, hoes.
Bye.